I couldn't imagine.
It feels just about like when we went to the training camp at WWE.
I bet it was rough, man.
We wrestled the show that Friday night, and then it took us 5 hours to find a hotel.
Yeah.
We slept for maybe an hour.
Oh. Yeah.
So we were like,
So tell me about this whole, you're Charlie Swinger. Now I understand you used to be kind of referred to as the king of swing back in the day, but it's like something happened along the way, and some guy come along and tried to pretend to be you or something, try to ride your coattails of success. Could you care to touch on that subject? Hence the real Charlie Swinger. The real, so that's where it came from, like a impersonator? Or?
Well, that's where it started, with the little fake kid in Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to use my name, apparently.
That's crazy. That's how unoriginal,
Yeah, so then every show I did, I guess I could say, start announcing me as the real Charlie Swinger.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of progressed into more than that. So now I'm more leaning to, I'm like a real person.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man.
I'm not fake, all jacked up. And,
yeah.
I hear you, man.
Just real.
That's the way to be. So, Buff Bagwell, you've been in the ring with Buff Bagwell. That's how was that?
We trade out clothes. It didn't get too cool.
Is he a nice guy, or is he?
Yeah, he's.
I mean, was it? So it wasn't like just straight up. I mean, it wasn't like he was trying to like. Was he trying to cheat you, or was it just competition?
Yeah, just competitive.
Or was it he trying to cheat you to win?
Well, actually, I was trying to cheat him.
Oh, you were trying to cheat him?
I was the bad guy.
The shoe was on the other foot. I got you. Well, that's cool, man.
But, I got to meet him and talk to him. He was a pretty nice guy.
The guy's been in WCW and many other places around the world. Buff Bagwell. That's really cool.
Very amazing.
I've been in the ring. Tracy Smothers. That's another name that I understand is very significant with the Southern fans. He's been around for years. What was the name of the tag team he was part of?
Wild-Eyed Southern Boys.
Wild-Eyed Southern Boys. So you've
a full-blooded Italian.
Okay. So I'm trying to take notes because I'm trying to learn everything I can about wrestling because it's so interesting, and I've got a newfound passion about wrestling, and I want to learn as much as I can. I know me and the Dingle talk about wrestling all the time.
Oh yeah.
And she's on comedy. But anyways, man. So you've been in the ring with Tracy Smothers. Did you team up with him, or did you wrestle him? Or?
I've wrestled him a few times, actually. One time I teamed up. It was me and Chase Stevens of TNA.
Wow, Steve. Yeah, Chase Stevens. Wow, that's big.
Him and Adam Warmer.
Wow.
I think we've talked about Adam Warmer on the show with when Phil was on here. I think.
I've actually spoke to Adam Warmer. He may be booked for a show sometime in the near future, just so everybody knows.
Awesome.
Cool. It's good to know.
That'll be a household name.
Cool. But Cassidy Riley, I see this name written down. Cassidy Riley. What is this? Someone you've worked with, like teamed up with?
I've wrestled him when not.
Are you wrestling in the ring?
Yeah, he was formerly in TNA, and then I think he moved on to maybe WWE.
Wow, that's cool.
I heard that.
Congratulations to Cassidy Riley, then.
Nice to meet you, so.
Oh, you got to
put that in the record books.
Hey, Charlie Swinger's got to win over Cassidy Riley, man. That's great, man. Awesome. You've also went toe to toe with David Young at the 1 year anniversary. Didn't you like battle with him or something like that? The full throttle
4-way elimination match for the FGW title.
Wow, that's the master of the spine buster, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, what does it feel like when your spine hits the mat?
David Young dropping you in. It feels like you want to go home and cry to your mom. I definitely didn't walk straight to the dressing room.
I've been to a wrestling show before, and I've fell through the mat, and that's not soft at all.
So, everyone is familiar with Viscera from WWE, the big, what's his name, the world's largest love machine,
Yeah.
Viscera. It's like we've seen him on WWE Raw on Monday nights. But we understand that he was released a couple of years ago, and so he was going around traveling the independent circuit. And you crossed paths with the gentleman. You tell me a little bit about that.
I was in a couple of, well, actually I turned my back on him at first. I turned my back on him. I turned my back on him and Mr. Wonderful Robert Wallace. Then I joined with Sin City, and we had a couple matches with him. And I was actually the first person to ever put him down in North Alabama.
Wow, that's huge.
The ways was controversial, but, you know, I like to call it I'm an 80s fanatic, so I call it the one-hit wonder.
Yeah. That's cool. So you've teamed up with James Storm from TNA also.
Oh yeah, we really rocked the house.
How that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was at Full Throttle Wrestling, of course. That's
That's where all the action is, man. Is FCWPro.com.
Full Throttle Wrestling, place to be.
But me and him took on Team Ego, Adam Armour, and Jesse Emerson, and man, we tore the crowd up that night. It was an awesome match. It'd definitely go down in the books as one of my favorites also.
I mean, it's nothing better than myself being a crowd member, just sitting out there and watching a match that keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know who's gonna win.
It was weird because it ended up being for my title because I was FTW champion at the time.
Wow.
And it was a tag match, but whoever from Team Ego pinned me or James Storm became the champion. Which, thank goodness I had a great partner, and we didn't let it happen. I kept my title.
Like we said before, we've talked with the guys that's been on the show. It can be fun. It's got to be kind of, if you lose, it's got to kind of be embarrassing. You're in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, especially when your mom's sitting on the front row.
Yeah, so your mother's pretty supportive of your wrestling career?
Especially the FTW, she loves it. She goes every week.
That's good, man.
Can't beat that.
An FTW diehard fan.